Alright guys, we got Philip here, the staff member running this little tournament. It's been a great tournament so far. We got George and we got Asa in grand finals. George is sitting on the winner's bracket side. Asa coming all the way back from a first round loss in the loser's bracket, tearing through the entire loser's bracket and making it all the way through. Just before we start, make sure you follow us on Facebook, or like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter, facebook.com/LPLTeenZone and at LPLTZ. Also, got some library information for you. Our YouTube page, Lawrence Public Live on YouTube, and lawrence.live.kansas.us for the website. We're going to go ahead and move into the main stage here so you can see the players. And both of them going their respective mains, Asa being the Falco, and George, a.k.a. Grunion, the Pikachu. So we got grand finals going on here. We got game one of Pikachu versus Falco, and traditionally speaking, Pikachu does have a huge advantage in this matchup overall. It's one of those situations where Pikachu is able to take Falco from a little bit to a lot of percentage very quickly with one grab. You see George playing footsies there, right there, trying to get that grab. And he's kind of just running in there, just trying to hope to get it. He ends up picking up a grab, but Falco might have been outside of chain grab range. It was around 30 something when he got it, and at which point he needs to make it more stale for it to work. But Asa has his own chain grab. Oh, that's a weird. I've never seen that before, where he down threw and Pikachu didn't go anywhere. I don't know. Sometimes this game does ends up being really glitchy for some reason. He jumps right into a forward smash, kind of a mental lapse on George's part right there. Just kind of air dodges into a charge forward smash. Those psychic style reads from Asa. He charged up that forward smash when he left home this morning and ended up hitting it right about now in grand finals. And right now, we got George with a slight lead, but he's off stage, and wow, daring forward air right there. I don't know who goes for that. That was a very janky option. It's usually something Falcos will only go for against maybe Diddy Kong. That's the only character that I can think of that they would really want to be going like that. And believe it or not, Asa has pulled ahead with the lead. Right now you see George throwing out a lot of down smash. Looks like he's playing a little tight. Does get a very good roll read right there. Tries to pick up the Thunder kill off stage. Ends up getting up smashed, and that could be trouble for Asa because that's Falco's primary kill option right there. And he ended up staling it really early. Asa, very disciplined, ends up avoiding that Thunder. And we got Falco off stage, bad position to be. Very good edge guard by George and picks up that stock. Now, the important thing is going to see if Asa is going to be able to pick up that kill, and he does, and he puts it right back even. That could have been disastrous if George was able to get a grab and put himself really far ahead with that stock. But for the time being, he's going to actually be able to put on a pretty substantial lead here. Oh, he drops the chain grab. And we're right back even. Both characters, of course, having chain grabs on each other, but Pikachu's being the more powerful one at 0. But Falco is going to be close to that percentage where the chain grab's no longer in play. Might have been some poor game management on George's part because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to exercise that chain grab, but he can't do it if he puts Falco at too high of a percentage. There's too much knockback on the throws. Gets caught fishing for an up smash, and Asa has not dropped the game in some time now this tournament. Sometimes players catch fire and they can work their way all the way through loser's bracket. And that chain grab could have been big. He's only been getting 2 throws out of it. He's able to go up to like 30 or 40 with that and followed up with a down air, and then followed that down air up with a forward smash on the tech chase read. But sometimes, it's alright because he has a lead, so he can afford to make some of those technical errors, but it's something that you like to see cleaned up by the time this next stock opportunity comes around. And George puts in that forward smash, puts Falco off stage, puts that Thunder in. Asa, very disciplined, doesn't get hit by Thunder off stage. Kind of a scary place to be if you're a Falco player because you don't have very many recovery options, so waiting that long because you fall so fast can be dangerous, but Very smart reflector on that thunder. And in terms of match pace, I mean, oh, that should kill. Yep, there you go. Asa takes game 1. And just so the viewers know, because it's a best of 3, Asa needs to win one more game. And then George needs to win 2 to take the set. But at the same time, George has another set to give in terms of losses if he's going to win the tournament, because it's a double elimination event. So let's see what happens. Asa's got to win a game to make it even matter. And we got a character. Oh, we got a character change. We got George electing to go Meta Knight instead of Pikachu. Interesting choice, especially because Meta Knight does have or Pikachu does have a stronger matchup against Falco overall. But Meta Knight does have an advantage over Falco, just not as strong. And he glides right into that charge forward smash. And right now, things aren't going very well for George, but he does tornado through that down air attempt. CS is trying to go for that kill, going for some heavy punish options, trying to ride some momentum into the second set of grand finals maybe. You see, oh, poor DI, and that takes the stock really early. It's a very good pickup for George. Let's see what happens if he goes from here. He's just going to throw out Tornado. It's getting windy in Kansas here. It's winter time, but the tornadoes are very real. And as many people know, Kansas home to Tornado Alley. And George proving that with his Meta Knight right there, throwing out a lot of tornadoes. And tornadoes are a very good move in this matchup. They're like really the only moves that Falco has. He can go over the top of it with some aerials, back air, neutral air, but laser is his main option. And that takes a while to set up if he does it at the right range. So Tornado, especially when Falco is off stage, can really put Falco into some bad situations. Gets a sour spot on that up smash. Ace was hoping that would kill, and that would have been a big pickup for him because that would have put him right back in the game if he picked up a chain grab. But right now he's falling pretty far behind in this game. Another important factor to notice is that George is smart. He picked Yoshi's Island. That's one of Falco's worst stages. It takes away a lot of his Phantasm game. However, Ace is not a big user of the Phantasm thing, so I mean it might be a textbook counter pick, but I don't necessarily know if it counterpicks the player's strengths and weaknesses. Falco on flat stage is able to really throw out Phantasm really quick and has less lag in the air, but the ground being uneven makes it change directions. He picks up a Phantasm kill, kind of a very gimmicky kill. We got a couple of chuckles from the crowd from that one. That was a very, very unfortunate for Brendan because he had a lot of momentum going in. Very unsafe tornado, but he baits a dash grab attempt and is able to punish it, and that puts him at a full stock lead. But he gets chain grab. This could be. And Ace very kind of late on the chain grab. He's getting shuttle loop grab armor. That shouldn't be happening. That should be guaranteed damage. Goes for that down air, trying to put himself back into the game. Very aggressive option. Very smart option. It's just sometimes one of those things where if you're that far behind, sometimes it's better to go for those heavy punish options because those are the only things that can really put you back into it. Especially if you're up a game in the set anyway as well. So sometimes high risk, high reward is worth it if you have more chips to play with, so to speak. Both players kind of resetting the game, getting back to neutral. Some tilt pressure from George puts him off stage. Gets the grab. The game doesn't like to reset the bit on the grounded or aerial grab right there, so it's really confused on whether Falco is going to be on the ground or in the air. That's what happens when it kind of shakes like that. It's some technical knowledge for you all back home. Missed spaces that glide attack. That's something that should be able to counter that forward smash, but he does it too early. Kind of one of those chicken moments. Who's going to flinch first? The Meta Knight flinched first, so he died for it. Very good frame trap forward smash to the back hit a down smash on the roll. And George restores order, and Asa finally drops a game coming through the loser's bracket. And now it's Asa's turn to counter pick. Let's see if he makes a character selection. While they think about it, let's go back to some of our social media. Again, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Check out our YouTube page, follow the library website. Come visit us at the Teen Zone. We're more than happy to help you out find a book. We do more video game programs every fourth Saturday of the month. We do a Super Smash Bros. Brawl tournament on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. I usually do a gaming with the pro session where I teach people actually how to play this game. And looks like we're gonna go right back into it. Asa looks like he's fluctuating between whether he wants to play Fox or Falco here. He plays both characters, and he's gonna stick with his Falco. It's kind of a throw what you know moment. Just he won the first game, maybe he can try to win the second one. So we're at 1-1 in grand final. So whoever wins this, if George wins, he takes the tournament. So he's on tournament point, and Asa's on break point right here. If he wins, he sets up another set for grand finals 2 because of the double elimination tournament. Counter picks Battlefield, one of Falco's better stages against Meta Knight. Traditionally, the platforms add recovery options for Falco that he doesn't normally have. However, the platforms also benefit Meta Knight in terms of juggling and platform pressure. Meta Knight has a lot of really stupid gimmicks with Shuttle Loop on this stage, and Tornado, but mostly Shuttle Loop. And then we have Asa off stage. Very good neutral air by George. Doesn't pick up that reverse Shuttle Loop option to put him away, but still puts him off stage. Very aggressive down air. Goes right through the startup of the Tornado by Asa. Kind of had him at tech chase opportunity. Unfortunate SD. You don't like to see that. That could be trouble for Asa. Doing a lot of rolling around Meta Knight. Not the best option because of Meta Knight's frame data. He does have extremely fast option that covers a lot of those rolls. But it doesn't matter, he picks up the kill. George coming right back, Tornado and Asa into the air. Puts in another Tornado, uses Tornado to push him off the stage, but gets caught trying to cheat a little bit right there with the forward smash, and Asa smartly uses a get up attack to clear himself. It's something that might be a habit that the player picks up on pretty soon, because it looks like Asa's come onto the stage with. And now we got Meta Knight off stage. They trade that glide attack and forward smash. Very good Tornado to stuff Phantasm. And he puts him into RCO lag, so he gets another Tornado. And RCO lag is when Falco does his Phantasm. If he gets hit out of it, the next time he lands, he actually goes through like this lengthened lag time. It's kind of a weird, wonky mechanic of the game. A lot of characters end up having that be a problem for them. So if you hit Falco out of Phantasm and he lands, there's a lot of lag for that. Picks up that Mewtwo King style glide attack to the backside of down smash. Some poor DI by Asa almost killed him, but... And Asa almost picks a very smart read, charges a forward smash, but doesn't end up getting it. He was a little late on that. That would have killed if he connected it, but sometimes you just gotta let it go. If you get that read, just don't second guess yourself. They trade, and George loses his stock. And he rolls again, gets hit by that back-hitted down smash. And let's see what happens here. It's even on tournament stock. Cancels that drill rush on accident, and it forces him into, or cancels that Tornado into drill rush on accident. You see Ace is just trying to stuff that glide attack with forward smash. It's been working for him. That's how he picked up the kill on his last stock, and it's really close right now. George with the advantage off stage. Neutral airs through the Phantasm. Goes for the Shuttle Loop. A little late on that reverse follow-up on the Shuttle Loop, but he gets the Tornado. Ace is in trouble right now. He's in the air. Oh, gets back stage control. Very crucial, but he rolls right back into a Tornado. And we're coming down to the wire here. George has a pretty substantial lead. Got some hype coming from the crowd a little bit, some cheers. Not sure who they're cheering for, but Asa goes for a hyphen up smash. Might be a little impatient, not be sure what to do exactly, just because he's behind. Now he's being patient, throwing out lasers, throwing in some camping, some smart options right there. Very gutsy option, picks up the down air, and George barely picks up that kill, and he takes the tournament. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Just running back there, we got our Facebook page, our Twitter, YouTube, library page. Following on top results, we got George winning the tournament, Asa coming in second, and the newcomer Vincent coming in third. All three of them making candy. That's our prizes for today. Very good tournament overall. Thanks to everybody for watching.